My research paper is about a new development in a system called big data. What big data is it's any massive amount of data that is put into a website or server each day. Websites like Facebook, Twitter, Amazon, Netflix all use big data. And then what companies do with this data is they make their business better and make your experience better. Um, Amazon recommends items to you based off your buying history and things you look up on their websites, in the same way that Netflix recommends movies based on your history. Facebook and Twitter use big data to go into more depth. They start specifically targeting you with ads that are based off your browsing history. Let's say in the past week, you looked up a lot of textbooks. You really shouldn't be surprised to find those textbooks on the side of your page being advertised. But this idea has been developed upon into a more sophisticated insight called code halos. Um, code halos were developed in the past year by a company called Cognizant. What code halos is that it goes into more depth into this data that websites get each day, and they start um, targeting you with more broader ideas instead of just nitpicking specific things that you research in a week. They start looking at your entire browsing history, and let's say that most of your browsing history it shows you're leaning towards a more Republican side. They start targeting you with Republican ideas because that's what you will think, that's what you like. Um, companies are acquiring more and more data through available means. The newest one is the Disney ban at Disney. What this does is that when you buy a ticket to go to Disney World, um, you get to personalize your experience. What characters you want to see, what restaurants you want to go to, what rides you want to go on, what fast passes you want. And what this does is that it almost you're giving them all this data about you and what you think of the company, and then they can start using this data to improve their company or make your experience better. For example, they see two adults are going to Disney World, either married or dating. They start targeting them with discounts to more fancier restaurants rather than like family related things. On the other hand, if they see like kids tickets being bought, they'll start targeting this family with more discounted character dinners because that's what the family would like. Um, and this is what this idea of big data and code halos is. Um, there's all humongous security risks for big data and code halos because of this concept called data shadows. What data shadow is that it's whenever you like swipe a credit card, use an ATM, email somebody, update your status, it leaves behind a small amount of data behind you. And what people can do is that they can use this data to cause havoc in your life. For example, let's say that you buy a rental car for out of the state, and you're buying a train ticket for out of the state. A person can look at these small things and realize that you're not going to be there over the weekend, and that that your house is a perfect place to steal from because you're not going to be there. Stalkers are just as much because as I said before, anytime you go to the ATM, send an email, update your status, you're leaving behind this data shadow, which person can almost track you from point A to point B, and know where you're going to be during each time of the day. It's very scary for people. However, big data has become a humongous part of companies and businesses today, and has improved upon my experience and your experience in computers since it was developed in 1990s. This concept has even improved upon recently, as I said before, into a new concept called code halos. This is only the next step in IT development. In 5 to 10 years, who knows where we're going to be? And I'm excited to find out because IT development, the sky's the limit